Good morning. It's what, December 6th today? Something like that. First Saturday in December. And that's been happening. Getting the new roof put on. My contractor has his trailer here. But we're getting a new metal roof. And it's got this side done. The fascia's got to be done yet. We're just doing this side. So just a little update for you. Let's go inside because it's only like -6 outside and I don't have a jacket on. How about 21 Fahrenheit? We'll give you a little update about what's going on. Got the contract signed for the doors to get replaced and the windows. That's going to cost a fortune. Not much done in this room. We put a little motion sensor light there for now. And we still have the gaping fluorescent. But, as you can see, smoke detectors and lights to go in. So, we'll go upstairs. And we'll see what's going on. The no-no room is kind of cleaned up a little bit. So, still a staging area for my tools and stuff. The big gaping fluorescents are out of here though. And we put them on a dimmer. So there. Got rid of those fluorescents on both sides. Big change here. You remember the bathroom. This is the one that had the urinal in it and the fan noise. Urinal's gone. And toilet's gone. Dividers are gone. And shower is in. It's none of the pretty is done yet. Oh, big gaping fluorescent's gone. But yeah. We've got a functional shower. And that took a while. So when I bought the floor pan and doors, I thought it was a whole kit, and it wasn't. It didn't come with the walls, so I had to buy the walls, and they're a different manufacturer. And I bought 3 backs instead of a back and 2 sides because the sides weren't deep enough, so I had to adapt everything to fit. You can see my framing is still up there. That's got to get changed a little bit yet. I think it's going to go right up and get all clad in cedar. That's kind of the plan anyways. Subject to change. But we've got that. We're functional. And the other bathroom, it's now a laundry room. So we've kept the one toilet in here, and you can see right there how far I had to move that toilet over. That's where it used to sit. So I had to move that toilet over, and that's gives me 15 inches from the center to the wall, which is code, and then same to the washing machine. And the new laundry's hooked up, had the electrician in, and I opened up the wall and put in the fancy tap thing and stuff there. All the electrical's done. And oh, this is pretty fancy. How about that? Dang dryer sings to you. I don't think the washing machine does. No, it just comes on. So, yeah, still the fluorescent light in here. It might stay, not sure. Because it's going to be more of a utility room after we get the washroom completed. Back here, sorry. So the plan is to take this cabinet. I'm going to rebuild one about 9 inches shorter. And I'm going to put the toilet over here, which will cause another issue, which I will show you in a little bit. So if we come around here, the bedroom, once again, On a dimmer switch. Got rid of the gaping fluorescent. My wife is waiting to put the mixer on because she's making nummy nums for Christmas. It's what today, hon? December 6th?
Something like that.
Okay. Living room. No more fluorescents. And we've got 3 or 4 more. So there's going to be one over here also. And then on this side, there's one there and one there. And if I turn right around, that one's going to get replaced, and one's going to go over here and one over here. And that's it. Whoa, focus, come on, focus. There we go. But it's coming along. And that's about it for upstairs. Oh, got the TV up and hooked up. Although we only watch it once a week or so. So, I'll let the wife get to her baking, because I'm not fat enough yet. And we'll come downstairs here and we'll show you what's been going on with the plumbing. A lot of plumbing and electrical. It doesn't look like much, but it takes a lot of time, which is why I'm not filming it. So that will be the pipe for the toilet in the bathroom, and it wants to live right around there. So you can see the issue I've got there. I've got to do some working around with that. And yeah, I've been working with the spaghetti and getting things sorted out. Originally the toilet was going to come over here, which is why I got a shut off there that goes nowhere now. So that'll eventually get capped. This up here, that's the plumbing for the washing machine and the electrical that goes up to it. So that's all sorted out. And that one, orange one, is the dryer receptacle. So yeah, this has been an excursion. The shower, the only way I could tie in was in this existing Y. So I had to come down. Boy, that's dark. There we go. The P-trap, and then kind of make it come back on itself with a good slope on it. And that's the only way I could fit it in. And then of course, that's where the toilet will go into. So, and then the plumbing for the shower itself goes up that side. And having it accessed from the bottom has made it a lot easier. Nothing much going on down here. Same thing as last tour. So we'll just skip that whole section of the basement. That will become eventually the bed and breakfast part of it, or whatever you want to call it. Housekeeping rooms, guest rooms, whatever. So we'll go over to the shop and we'll show you what's happening in the shop. I'm trying to move fast. Just a quick one today. So yeah, the lights are still the same. I've got a little bit more destruction done over here. And you remember on the last tour there was 2 4-foot fluorescents across here, and they were wired really weird. So I started pulling out the ceiling, and it came over to here. Let's get this turned on. So there was one here and a box here, and although the two lights were connected, they were each wired separately. So I pulled the wire out and started tracing it, and I come over to here, and right above the ceiling, as I tore it out, I found a hidden junction box. So I pulled all that spaghetti out. It came in here, branched off 2 directions here for the old bathrooms, and then branched off to the lights. So I've got quite a bit of that torn out. My garbage pile is bigger. Possible reuse time, or reuse it in time. But I still got that to tear out. I think the next project is to start to tear out the kitchen, because I think this cabinet here will become the extension for my miter saw. And more debris. Not any more organized than before. Maybe a little bit. Fire extinguisher I'm relocating. I did buy a new toy though. I've got myself on sale a 6-inch angle grinder, and it's variable speed, so it'll go slow and it'll go fast. So I just found a cabinet that was left behind, and I took the old beat up, almost dead 4-inch and put it there, and I put the sander there, and I've got my sharpening stones. So yeah, one would almost think that it's a grinding and sharpening station now. And of course you all know what that is, right? Everybody's got one of these who has a grinder. Variation on a theme. That's for cheering up your wheels. So that's about it. That's the update. Oh, I did reorganize this a little bit. I got the routers and tools kind of sorted out. Kinda. Yeah, that cabinet I think is going to go right here for the miter saw station. I'll just turn on some lights here. Come on, delayed reaction. There we go. So the electrical box, I've got lots of room in it, and like many of these are turned off. Those are on. That's off. That's on. Off. 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 On. Off. On. Off. On. So I've got lots of room to wire for the shop in there. And I've been sorting that all out, one little strand at a time, figuring out what's connected to what and how it's got to go. So we're getting that done. And yeah, it's nice having light all the way back in the shop now with that 8-foot fluorescent that I took from up top. And what I'm thinking, and it's becoming more attractive to me, is this piece is like a sliding door, and it slides the whole width. And I got another piece of track over here, but I'm thinking that may come out to the corner of this wall and go from there to there to make like a temporary wall, and this area may become my main shop. I might just move just about everything over here. Now on this side, the big side, it might be the big tools like the table saw and the planer, stuff for dimensioning rough stock, and that's it. The miter saw will probably stay over there too, but the workbench and everything might come over on this side. And like I said, it'll be my main shop, and that'll give me a big, huge area for assembly, which would be nice. And once I get all it cleaned up and put away. So yeah, if I go into the furnace room, well, I turned the light off already, but will it catch it? Yeah, those are all the fluorescents I've taken out. So I'm going to get rid of these 4-foot fluorescents and put the 8-foots in to start with, and they'll hug the ceiling instead of being on the standoffs. And I'm pretty sure all this tile ceiling is going to come down because I've got to figure out where wiring goes and run new stuff. Like I got a plug here that I don't even know what feeds it yet. Likely the same thing that feeds that light. But we'll check it all out. There's the 2 fluorescents that I took down. They're pretty ratty. So yeah, once I get all that straightened out, like I said, today's project might be taking that cabinet out. And it's got a couple of drawers in it that go right over to the other side, and a couple of doors. And that'll be a nice little extension for the miter saw. I got a fridge and a stove I got to get rid of. The sink, we might try to save that for the laundry sink. It's got some chips out of it, but it might be a cool laundry sink. It's pretty cool. And it's like cast iron or whatever. Same with one of the sinks I took out of the bathroom. It's metal. And when was the last time you ever seen taps like that? Right into the back. So, yeah. Not sure if we're going to keep that one or not. But that's a metal sink, enameled sink. Kind of a cool little discovery. So yeah, destruction mostly, but we're getting functional. We're getting settled in. Roof should be done Monday, and then he's ordering the windows and doors. So we're going to have none of it on this side, all of it over on the side we're living in. And I think that's 23 windows. And then that door and the outside door. And that'll become a single door, and I think it's a 40 or a 42-inch door that's going in there with a side light. And it'll be one here and one on the other, and they'll match up. So with lots of glass in the door. And then eventually, once the ramps come out here, I'd like to put French doors right in there where that window is. So you'll be able to see right through the house to the backyard. And then we'll be able to go out to the backyard. We'll come up the ramp here. And end up out here. So we'll have access to our backyard a little bit easier. And there's my contractor scaffolding there. But yeah, that'll make it a little bit nicer walk-through area. And of course we're looking into wood stoves and that, so slowly but surely getting there. Priority right now is the windows, and then we can work on a bathroom for downstairs, and then we can start renting guest rooms out. Alright, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else I've missed. Thanks for dropping by and touring through our house, and happy holidays to everybody. If I don't see you between now and Christmas, we'll wish you all the best, and the best in the coming new year. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. I just released a potato bin episode. And that one, you're working with some pretty special wood, so check that one out. And don't forget the thumbs up and like and subscribe and all that other stuff that helps the channel. And you take care, everybody. Thank you very much.